Hey guys, how's it going? YBG here with the first episode of our FIFA 14 Pro Clubs Let's Play, and we're back after a long hiatus. Thank you all for the messages that we've received on here and my channel for the FIFA episodes. We've had some great feedback, but guys, this time we're back for good. So here we are with the new team, YBG FC, and as you can see, here's my player in the Wolfsburg kit that we'll be using. Some of you may notice my name there, but we'll talk about that later. But first, let's move on to the team. First up, we've got YBG Riker. He'll be playing left midfield, sometimes centre attacking midfield, that sort of area. YBG Jonesy is second on the list, the first of our two goal-scoring machines. I'm sure he'll be smashing in a few goals for you guys. And third on the list is Zombie Will, our central defensive midfielder, and he'll be trying his hardest to stop all attacks getting through. YBG Bushy, our second goal-scoring machine. Watch out for him as well, folks. He'll be scoring a lot of goals. And then we've got Iron Matt, the right midfielder, playing on the opposite side to Riker. You'd do hard to find two better suppliers of the ball to our forwards. And me, I'll be starting off in centre attacking midfield. So let's explain the name, guys. I'm currently named as Bulbasaur. That's because we will be playing the Pro Club's Pokédex mode, where every time you score, you evolve. So we'll just go from, starting at Bulbasaur, go out all the way through the Pokédex and see how many we can get before FIFA 15's out. We've got a year, so I reckon I can at least get to Pikachu. And the players that I've accepted in at the moment are not all the players that will be getting into a team. These are just the players that could play on that night. I think in the next episode it is that there'll be a few more players coming in and we'll be accepting them into the team. We've also got a few transfers from people I've never even heard of before, but I'll be explaining things like that as well in the next episode. So let's move on to the squad as it stands. As you can see, we've got Matt, Bushy, me, Jonesy, Riker and Zombie Will, and let's see how they'll be put into the squad. There we go, Bushy and Jonesy up front, me centre attacking midfielder, the wingers Riker and Matt and Zombie Will in centre defensive midfield. And we move on to our first game against Ofrica, please, Ofrica something, away for our first game. We played quite a few away games at the start. It's kind of unfair, but we'll see if that matters to us. And the team talk before the game was score lots of goals. So let's hope we can do that. But first, let's have a look at the squad again with our actual names in. As you can see, we're all Bulbasaurs, and there's a lovely little picture of my amazing editing skills. And don't worry, guys, you wait to see what happens when we evolve. The team as it stands: Stefanidis, Maluda, Trezeguet, Muller, Podolski, Bulbasaur, 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 and Bulbasaur. And here we go, hoping to get our first 3 points of the season. We start very brightly. Look at this attack, right? Matt into me. Eventually it gets to Riker. Riker plays the ball over to Bushy. It's a little bit wide this time. It's a bit too far. Bushy can't really do much with the ball and in the end gets muscled out by the defender. But here he is straight away coming back. Good aggression. He's trying to get the ball back in midfield, but in the end gets injured himself. Very unlucky, but I'm sure that won't stop him. And here we go straight away. Do you remember the first attack? Well, we've all learnt from it and pushed over, and pretty much exactly the same. Matt to me to Riker. Riker with a great ball over to Bushy, and this time he's got so much more space to do this. What a great finish. And here's a chance to show off my great editing skills as Bushy evolves into Ivysaur. There you go. What a perfect start to our season, scoring after just 9 minutes. Bushy bagging what we hope to be the first of many, many goals in Division 10. Our aim was to go through the whole division without losing a single game, and this was the perfect start. So here we go, attacking again in the 23rd minute. Matt lays it off to Jonesy. Jonesy turns his man and waits for someone to show in the box, and there's Bushy. Bushy tries to get his shot away, but in the end the defender gets it away. And I'm going to need your help here, guys. Is this onside? Because you can see both of our defenders are in the slightly darker stripe of the pitch, and he's in the lighter one. So that's apparently onside, because as you can see here, he carries on to get a shot away on goal, and it's very lucky he didn't score then, because we'd have been pretty unhappy if that would have gone in and cheated us out of that. It's only the first game of the season, and things like this are already happening. So get ready for lots of that to come. But a good save by the goalkeeper, Will, and the defender managing in the end to get it out. A bit lucky, I suppose. Me picking it up in midfield here. Look at the space. Matt sprinting down the wing and then playing a lovely through ball across, but just not finding anyone, and is cleared by the defender. A minute later and it's my time to shine, sidestepping the midfielder and trying to get my shot away. Finally I do, and it's wide and terrible, just like all of my shots. But anyway, carrying on, Iron Matt flicks it onto Jonesy. A lovely ball into Bushy. Can he get it away? Brilliant defending again by their defence. They're trying their hardest to stop us, but not hard enough, because here we are in the 45th minute. Jonesy running through, and if there's one person you want in front of goal, it's him. But how? We were all as shocked as each other. We've all seen Jonesy score goals from the most ridiculous angles, but we'll blame FIFA for that one. So 1-0 at half-time. We go in absolutely dominating, but straight away in the second half we get a little scare with a beautiful ball through Stevie 1997, playing it through to Josh O'Neill. Josh crosses it back into him. could have volleyed it, but luckily the defence gets there and Will is able to blast clear. And now it's our turn again. Riker on the left wing playing it through to me. I take it down the wing and put a cross into the middle, and Jonesy's there and heads it just wide as we're still in search for that second goal. But it's them to attack again next. A little flick on by Matty Man. Sees the AI player through, who lays it off to Josh, who flicks it into the middle. Stevie gets away from the defender and manages to pull off a shot, but well saved by the goalkeeper. And immediately from the goal kick, here we go, guys, right? So we remember that offside from earlier that they did. Well, here we go. Look at this. Great ball through to Jonesy, but no. The flag's up. This is offside. So here we go. Look at the replay. Look at this. That is apparently offside. Alright FIFA, cheers. Ofrica attacking now with Craigie D running down the right hand side and putting a cross in, but the header is tame and goes right into the goalkeeper's hands. Into the 65th minute now, Ofrica's corner is punched out by our goalkeeper, and we can break with Jonesy, who plays the ball down the wing to Bushy. Bushy picks it up, cuts in, lovely ball into Matt, who has his first shot, but it's just wide. Everybody's trying to get on the goal sheet and everybody's trying to evolve. So here we are again on the attack. Will plays it to the left back, who tries to get it to him. It's just overhit, but I managed to pick it up and chip the ball into Jonesy, who makes a lovely run, but the defender just gets there. But what type of a clearance is this? And Riker making the most of their mistake and getting his first goal and evolving into Ivysaur. 2 Ivysaurs on the team and 2 goals on the score sheet in what seems to be the perfect start of the season for YBG FC. And it is only the 70th minute, so there may still be more to come. Maybe I'll even score a goal. Maybe I'll score 3. Alright, maybe not. But anyway, back on the attack now we are again. Will playing it down line to Jonesy, who cuts in and plays a lovely little ball through to Matt. But Matt can't get his shot away. Riker picks it up, but no, can't pull the trigger before the goalkeeper smothers it. Now it's them again on the attack. The AI plays it down line to Stevie. Stevie does a lovely little chip through ball, but that's cleared by our defence, but not properly. So here they go again on the attack. Stevie with a cheeky bit of skill that did annoy me because I did just run over the ball. I'm not really sure why my player didn't tackle it, but a great cross. But the goalkeeper was equal to it. But the commentator said that came off the post. But never mind. Once again, FIFA, we'll ignore your rubbish. But a great ball through by Bushy, sees Jonesy free. A lovely little cut in, can't find Matt, and it's cleared in the end. But it's coming back because it goes down the wing to me. My turn to do a little pass into Matt. Matt again blocked by the defender. He still can't get his first goal, and in the end it's cleared. In the centre of play now, I flick it onto Jonesy. It somehow comes back to me and I manage to get it through to Bushy, who takes it around the defender and then puts it neatly in the top corner. Another fantastically taken goal, taking his tally up to 2, turning him into a Venusaur. A dream start for YBG Bushy, already netting himself 2 goals, and a dream start for YBG FC. Our first game of the season and a very comfortable 3-0 win. YBG Riker and YBG Bushy scoring the goals. Will we be able to continue this form into the next game? We hope so, because we want to get through this division as quick as we can on our track to Division 1. That's the main aim, get to Division 1 and win it. And there you can see, guys, our first 3 points on the board. So on we move to our second game now against 6th Form 11, another away game, 2 in a row at the start of the season. Could we continue as we started? Well, here we go straight away with an attack. Jonesy, just before it stops out of play, he managed to do a little fake shot, plays it down the wing to Bushy. Bushy tries to get across onto my head, but the keeper just punches it away in front of me. Skipping into the 21st minute now. Not really much happened up until then, but they get an attack here, getting a cross in, but Zombie Will manages to just get it out, but just before Riker could get there, he blasts it into the bottom left-hand corner. A lovely finish, and he evolves into Ivy. No, wait a minute. That only works for us. 1-0 down in the second game. This is not how it was meant to be going. We were not meant to be conceding this early. We were meant to be banging in goals ourselves in Division 10, not conceding. So we had to try and figure out what we were going to do to turn this match around. And we got a chance to a couple of minutes later with Matt playing a ball out to Jonesy, who takes it down on his chest and crosses a lovely ball straight into Riker and me. Both of us trying to bustle the ball through, but nothing comes of it, and the defence is able to clear. And our attacking didn't last for long. 6th Form 11 straight back on the ball again with a lovely ball down the wing, and Phillips cuts in past the defender and tries to finesse it in, but just goes over. A very nerve-wracking first half. We were being completely outplayed. So we had to step up our game in the second half, and we did in the 55th minute. Riker playing a ball through to Bushy, who keeps running, keeps going, and then cuts in the defender, and then tries to cut him again and just can't get his shot away. Possibly should have shot a bit earlier. 2 minutes later, and it's me running down the wing and crossing, and Jonesy forces the keeper to make a great save before it's eventually cleared. But then it's sixth form 11 again with Phillips running down the wing. He cuts back again, waits to try and find someone in the box, plays it in, but YTK is just offside. Us again on the attack. Zombie Will plays it out to Riker, who takes it down the wing, trying to find space to put the cross in. He finally does, and I don't know what happens here. Some sort of mess up, but how that did not find its way into the back of the net, I don't know. Again, Jonesy through now in the 80th minute. Can he get on the end of it? No, he can't, but maybe I can. Get a shot away, but straight into the keeper's hands. I don't really know why it didn't fly into the bottom right-hand corner. I was aiming there, but never mind. Here they are again, sixth form 11. Another cross in, another header, but the goalkeeper's equal to that one. Here we are again. Matt now with a slightly underweighted pass to Bushy, but he manages to get it and get it out to Riker, who lays a quick ball into Jonesy. Jonesy chips it in. Can Bushy get his shot away? No, just runs it over the line. And look at the time on the clock, guys. The AI player plays it to Riker, and look at this for a ball. What a fantastic ball to Jonesy, and he is not going to miss from there, bagging his first goal in the second game. And now we've got another Ivysaur in the team, but I do not expect he'll be staying there for long. Now he's found his shooting boots, and we need Jonesy and Bushy in top form if we're going to be flying through these divisions. So 1-1 in the 90th minute. Surely that was it, but no, not before one more attack from sixth form. Phillips running to the wing as fast as he can to try and get a crossover. A terrible tackle from me. It's Will's turn. He just can't get there, but the AI defender can, but he still managed to get his cross in. It's headed out, but could it be a repeat of earlier? What a great block by Riker. Absolutely life-saving for us. Another terrible slide tackle from me. A good ball through, sees Muller completely free, but the keeper manages to get a save on it. From the resulting corner, it's headed out, and could we break? Jonesy plays the ball into me, and I chip it over to him, and what a perfect opportunity for the game to end. Thanks, FIFA, for that one. But a 1-1 draw is better than a loss, and we get another point on the board, taking us to 4 points. And I decide it's time for a change. So me and Riker have a little swappy swap, and I move out onto left midfield. Him in centre attacking midfield as we go into our third game and our last game of this episode against the Revolvers. Another away game. Wanting to prove something, we go into this game on absolute fire. Look at this for a move. Zombie Will and Iron Matt linking up before Jonesy gets on in the action. Iron Matt again lays it into Jonesy one more time, but he just can't get the cross away. What a fantastic start to the game, but we have to wait quite a long time for the next attack in the 22nd minute. Jonesy playing a lovely ball through into Riker. Riker gets his cross in, but it just finds no one again. Into the 27th minute now, and it's all us, attack after attack. Me playing it into Riker, Riker playing it out onto the wing. Iron Matt and Jonesy going for the same ball. Jonesy manages to lay it off to Matt. Another cross in, but it's headed away again. That's 3 crosses all out. Zombie Will tackling his own player, but for a very good purpose. He plays it out to Iron Matt, who takes on one player. Can't take on the next one, but gets it back, and look at this. Oh yes, if that isn't a great way to get off the mark, I don't know what is. And I think you'll all agree with me that that is a very good contender for goal of the episode, which will take place at the end of this episode, but I'll be explaining that then. Look at that finish. Right, 1-0 up in our third game, so it looked like we'd turn things around and hopefully we could get back on track with winning, and it looked like we'd carry on in the 34th minute. Me playing it down to Riker, a first time ball, sees Bushy completely free. Can he turn the player and score? He crosses it in instead to Jonesy, who headers it straight into the hands of the keeper. Very unlucky. I know FIFA did dumb down headed goals. It's probably a good idea. Another cross in from me. Now Jonesy's free, and it did look like Bushy blocked it there, but no, it was actually going off. A corner in from me, and we get our second goal of the game. It was Riker's. I'll show you on the replay in a minute when we slow it down. You can see that he just gets his head on it. We didn't have a clue. It was only because it came up with Ivysaur and Bushy was already a Venusaur that we even knew what was going on now. But here we go, guys. If we look closely here, it just gets on Riker's head there at the back, and he nods it into the top left corner. Riker and Bushy now on 2 goals each, and it looked like the formation change had paid off. YBG back in form and 2-0 up as they went in at half time. All we needed to do was either keep our lead or maybe even grow on it if we could in the second half. And we did get a chance pretty early on in the 50th minute. Jonesy plays a lovely ball through to me, and I'm trying to look to see whether I can do a dirty bit of sweat, but no, for the camera I go for the shot, but no, how did that not fly in? Probably because I'm not Bushy or Jonesy, but my corner's overhit, but the AI player manages to get it to Bushy, who somehow finds his way to make a shot, but just blocked. Can it come back in? A great cross by Riker, but Jonesy just can't get there before the keeper can get it out. Their first chance of an attack in the 61st minute. Flabby Regent manages to get a shot away, but a good save from the goalkeeper, and Matt's there to clear. Us again now in the 73rd. Riker out to Ryan. Matt tries to play it in, but manages to somehow get it back again and then play it to Riker. A nice little link up with the help of the other team there. A cross is put into Bushy, but it only goes into the keeper's hands again. And then the last minute, Jonesy gets a chance to score a free kick, but just puts it over. Free kicks are pretty difficult in this game. Well, maybe I'm just terrible at them. But that's another 3 points on the board. 7 points out of our first 3 games. But now we move on to goal of the episode, guys. I'll show you 3 of the best goals from the episode, and you vote on your favourite one in the comments section below. So here we go with the goal of the episode, episode 1.
Keeping an eye on him as he went over on his angle. It looks like he's going to be okay.
Great opportunity, and it goes for goal, and they've scored. Well, they've got some concern for the player. What a chance! Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Got possession back, and he's going to shoot. That's a wonderful goal right into the top corner of the net.
So there we go, guys. Not many to choose from as there's only 3 games an episode, but I tried to pick what I thought were the 3 best goals of it. So please, as I said, put your vote for the best goal of the episode in the comments section below, and we will reveal the winner at the beginning of next week's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to us. We are back now, so we will be producing videos every week is what I aim to be doing. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.